Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kaneisha King, and I'm the Rome/Paris Fellowship winner for 2010, and I'm also a graduating senior from Sac High, class of 2010. I'm here to share with you guys a few things about context travel and the trip in general. So let's get started about why you guys should apply. Me personally, I feel that you guys should apply because you get the chance to travel abroad, get out of the country, and get connected with a different culture. You get to learn how others react and how they interact overseas, and you get to compare and contrast how they're different or alike, and that wipes away all the things that you thought or all the things that you heard about them and their culture. um, let's see, you get to taste different food, you get to experience a new way of life and figure out what's valued in someone else's culture and what's not valued. Let's see. One thing that affected me personally about this trip was the fact that I got to see things in person. You know how you look through your textbooks and you see a picture of a painting or you see a statue and you always wonder, man, if I could just see that in person. It's so wonderful that I got that opportunity to be able to see my favorite statues, to be able to see my most, famous paintings, and even those that I didn't know until I got there. It's completely mind-boggling when you're actually in the place that something where something was created, and you get to see all the details and all the things and meet and learn about all the people who created those things. So that's one thing that really affected me personally, not to mention the fact that I got the opportunity to travel abroad, all expense paid. It cost me little to nothing. So that's one thing that affected me personally. um, let's see, this trip impacted my future through, well, I always wanted to study abroad, that's for sure. But this trip really helped me target where I want to study abroad. I really fell in love with Italy. I think that's where I want to go and where I want to study. I'm already planning out my schedule here in college to match up the best time for me to go, whether it's my junior year, my sophomore year, or my senior year. But I'm really looking forward to traveling back to Italy or even somewhere different like South Africa or something like that. But I definitely think that this trip maximized my want to travel abroad. So that's one thing that affected me, that really affects my future. So I mean, the trip was absolutely amazing. Me and Kathleen, we got to see things that were quite interesting. I mean, some people that were rude. We got to taste awesome food and do awesome tours that I could not even explain. When I got home, I mean, it was just beautiful. I can't even explain it to you, Mom. So I encourage you guys that if you're going to apply, that you put your best foot forward, you don't let anything distract you, and you do everything above and beyond what you're supposed to do, because this trip is beyond worth all the work that you're going to put in. So that's all I have to say to you guys. If you have any other questions about the trip, about the behind the scenes things, or anything in general about the trip, the food, what you should wear, anything like that, you can contact me on Facebook. My name is spelled Kaneisha, and my last name is King. Or if you don't have a Facebook, you can email me at kanisha2010gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Please check out my project. I put a lot of hard work into that, and I just want to thank Miss Everett, Miss Lori, Context Travel, and every other person that had anything to do with me in this fellowship. Love you guys.